What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is your boy Mars. Today we are going to keep on tuning some more Audis. We got the RS4, nice looking wagon here. It's called the AVANT edition. Got it with a nice little two-tone paint job. Got two tunes to show you guys. One's going to have 1,000 horsepower. The other is going to have 1,200 horsepower. So like always, everybody new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and yeah, let's get right to it. So as you guys see, this is a 2018 Audi Rs4 Avant. Let's go over here to the upgrades. So I tested the original engine and I also tested this engine here. This is the engine we're going to use. It gives us 1,002 horsepower with 857 on that torque, weighs 3,100 pounds, rear wheel drive. I rear wheel drive both of them just so I can get a better trap number. All wheel drive was just a little bit too heavy, especially with this car already weighing into 3,000 weight. Just decided to go rear wheel drive with it. Moves a little bit better rear wheel drive, so it's pretty cool. Kind of gives it like a nice little pop wheelie on it, so it's always a plus on that end. Besides that, the original engine gives you like 900, almost 1,000 horsepower. It does trap about 4 miles difference between both of these. So I decided on just using the 6.2 liter V8 to be one of them, with it being rear wheel drive, as you guys see. And then we're going to put in the twin turbos in there. And let's go right over here. I'm just going to put everything, max it all out with the build on here, just to get the amount of horsepower possible. So it's very easy, fairly simple. Let's just put everything on here, race. As you guys see, here we go. And the last part, there we go. Now let's go over here. We are going to put the rally on the suspension, soft suspension rally, very good for drag racing. And everything else with that, no roll cage, as you guys see, full weight reducted. Let's go over here. We're going to use the stock engine, no need for the 4-speed transmission on it, and then put everything else race. And then we're going to put the drag tires, of course. No width in the front, 275s, and then full width in the rear at 315s. And then we're going to put the Vogue TE37s, really nice looking wheels on it, especially with the two-tone. Looks super cool with the two-tone and the Vogue TE37s. I actually got the two-tone from the storefront, so it's up there for all you guys to have. And even the original colors on it looks really sick. I like that green that it comes with and that blue, look really cool. But nothing with the spacers. I do really like the body. They gave this real cool body on it. Got the it looks really nice. The lip on it, it looks lower and everything like that. So pretty cool. It just gains more weight. Alrighty guys, so let's go right to the tune. So here in customizations, we got 1.7 0 to 60, 3.6 0 to 100, traps around 261. Tire pressure in the front is 40. In the rear is 15. And here goes the gears, guys. We got 220, 420 first gear. Second gear is 285. Third gear is 210. Fourth gear is 160. Fifth gear is 130, and sixth gear is 1. Zero everything out in 7. 65, 65. We got soft in the front, stiff in the rear at 320. Vehicle is raised all the way up. And then we got a nice little eco distribution here at 1, 12, 12, 1. Nothing with this or this, and 100 and 100. So that is it with the tune on the 6.2 liter. Let's bring it outside for a little spin, show you guys how to drive it, and then we're going to go and do the other tune, the 1,200 horsepower. Let's bring it out for a little spin. So we got the little two-tone color paint job I got from the storefront here. Got the wheels, a wagon, man. Wagons are super cool. Super cool. I can't personally own one. I just really like them as like the style and the rarity of seeing one all the way around when it comes towards like the AMG products that are wagons and stuff like that. So let's see, we got 1,002 horsepower here. Weather's looking pretty decent. They still haven't fixed for my, I don't know if it's a PC thing or not, but they haven't fixed the sandstorm for me. The sandstorm used to be really nice. It used to be like, it used to look like a sandstorm inside of it. So it's going to be tuned for the quarter mile. You can also use it in the half a mile. So it's primarily so you can race other ones in the quarter mile. Make sure the guys always get the tires hot. Get the tires hot, especially when you first bring a vehicle out. Then after that, you don't have to get them so hot after you do it the first time. To launch your car is going to be very simple. It's going to be e-brake, gas, and clutch. If this happens here, is you're not doing it, you can actually launch it at a 2K if you want, just by pressing e-brake and gas. We're at 2,300 RPMs, boost is 17 pounds, and the torque is 876. Oh, it actually stalled, so I guess the 4K is going to be the best one to use. Normally with the cars, if I can make them 4K, then you can do a 2K. But not in this case, it seems. So it's just real quickly e-brake, gas, and clutch. The clutch is what holds the RPM at a higher number. So you press e-brake, gas, and clutch in that same cycle, and you do it fairly quickly. So e-brake, gas, and clutch. So as you saw, I press e-brake, gas, and clutch, and then it holds it at 4,300 RPMs, and the boost is 17 and 857 still. You can tap on the clutch like that, and then hold the clutch again. It'll always come back to around the same number. And all you gotta do is let go of the clutch and the e-brake, and there you go. While having the gas press all the way down, and then you just do the simple shifts throughout. This will trap like 164. So it's not bad. I mean, not bad, 164. You always want it to trap a little higher, closer to the 170 range. Then you know you have a pretty quick 1,000 horsepower vehicle. So rule of thumb is if it's like 170 trap speed, it's a pretty nice quick 1,000 horsepower front engine rear wheel drive vehicle, especially in the weights category. You don't want it to weigh lower than 2,500 pounds. So it's just kind of like a little rule of thumb, how we've been doing it for a very long time for drag racing quarter miles. But yep, e-brake gas, the clutch is what holds it. You need that RPM to shoot up, not like that. See, that's not pressing the e-brake gas. The RPM is not shooting up. You want the RPM to shoot up. To do that, you just move the vehicle back, you move it forward, and then do it again. So once you saw that RPM shoot up, then you press down the clutch, and then it holds it at a higher RPM. So it's difficult to some people, it's easy to some. I personally use it in all my own personal vehicles, and I honestly strongly suggest you guys do too. It's a lot better. I think there's only like a few vehicles that it doesn't really, it's better not to. The vehicles that is better not to is the vehicle that you do a 4K launch with and it spins on you. If that happens, then a 2K launch will be the best ideal thing to do. Let's go back to Audi, show you guys the 1200 horsepower one, and that will sum up the video here. Let's go, where are we at? Where is it? I think it's this one here, a red one. It has 1200 horsepower. Man, I have a lot of red cars. I just realized that like the other day. So many of my cars were red. I guess I just like red. Let's go to the upgrades, custom upgrades, and I did the 2JZ engine into it. You can also do this engine here, V10, also gives you around the same power. But I did like this engine. It's a really nice top end speed engine. Also sounds super cool. So it's a Racing 3.0 inline 6 2JZ. It's 1200 horsepower, 900 foot-pounds of torque. Still is around 3,100 pounds. We are going to also make it rear wheel drive. So like that we can get a nice cool acceleration with it. All wheel drive would probably give you slower top end due to the weight, but you'll get a nice 60 foot with it. And as you guys see, we're going to put the same exact parts with it. It's the same as the rear wheel drive 6.2 liter. So it's the same exact stuff. That's why I'm going a lot quicker through it. Let's go over here. We got the drag tires, of course, no width in the front, yada yada. And then any wheels you guys like that are super light, got these Wet Sports on there. They already come black, so I don't have to do much. And no body kit. Right to the tune, guys. 40 in the front, 15 in the rear. 1.6 now, 0 to 60, 3.20 to 100. Traps 270 now, so we're trapping a lot higher. Here goes the gears. Final drive 2.2. First gear is 420. Second gear, we got it at 290. Third gear, 220. Fourth gear, 170. Fifth, 140 and 110. Zero everything out and 7. Then we got 65. Soft in the front, stiff in the rear at 340. Vehicle race all the way up. Then we got 114, 1. Nothing with this or this, and 100 and 100. So nice, simple tune. Make sure you guys know that I always make these tunes so you guys can make them a lot quicker and better throughout. So it's just always a good suggestion to always know, rule of thumb. They are good as in to move down the street. You can actually win if you have a pretty cool, nice console. But yeah, make sure to get the tires hot, guys. If you guys don't, you can do reverse and forward burnouts. Reverse on most of the cars is pretty good. Not like this one that just, yeah, doesn't spin in reverse. So just get those tires fairly hot. And then the same thing, e-brake, gas, and clutch. With this engine, you can actually, if it just does this right here, you can actually tap on the clutch really quickly. And then hold the clutch and it'll come back down. So instead of it shooting up, you can just tap on the clutch. See? So it can do that on this car. This engine per se is allowed to do that. So that's pretty cool on it. By just tapping the clutch, you can get it on a higher RPM. But make sure to put e-brake and gas first, and then tap on the clutch and get it up higher. Once you get it bouncing, you can just hold the clutch down, and it'll hold that 4,700 RPM, 17 pounds of boost, and the torque is 454. I spun there. I mean, got the tires already too hot. That kid is dying to race for no reason. So yeah, make sure to get the tires hot like always, and then e-brake, gas, and clutch. You can tap on the clutch, and it'll always come back down to the same spot. Let go of those two, and there you go. Really nice transitions there. Bogging is going to be lower than 7,000 RPM, so I have it that you shift higher over past 7,000. There you go, guys. 202 miles per hour there. Track speed. So not bad, not bad. Rear wheel drive Wagoneer. Rear wheel drive Avant Edition RS4. Really cool. Like the body style. Always like their exterior. Hate the interiors on Audis. I don't know. You got it. Like the e-tron was like one of the coolest things I've seen that they've done so far. If they do all their vehicles with an interior like the e-tron, it'll be really cool. But yeah, make sure to get the tires hot once you spin or so. Alrighty, lining up to this pole here is a 1/4 mile for 40 yards. There we go. Nice acceleration throughout. Top down to 4th speed. There we go. 176. That's pretty quick. That will race like a nice BMW. Certain cars, there are 1,000 horsepower cars that do hit over 170s. So yeah, yep. Super nice. Hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe, enjoy. I'll see all you guys around with another drag tune video. Peace out, everybody. Bye bye now.